Shooting for the gold medal, representing Slovenia, please welcome Tim Jevsnik. Shooting for the gold medal, representing Canada, please welcome Dustin Watson.
So out come the two archers for the gold medal match in the compound under-21 men's competition. Tim Jevsnik of Slovenia, who topped qualification with a score of 802, 87 sixes in his qualification, which is pretty decent. And Dustin Watson, who finished in 6th place, but has come through the elimination rounds, won his semi-final over the bronze medalist Brink by 67 to 65. Jevsnik beat Francois Dubois of France 69-65. Jevsnik currently ranked 46th in the world in senior compound competition, has been as high as 27 already, despite being only 18 years old. And Watson has one World Archery Youth Championships cap to his name. And here he is, competing for a gold medal in the under-21 category. So 2 brilliant performances to date by these two archers. Let's see what happens in this match as we start on target number 1, 15 meters down below them on the smallest of the target faces, which is just 20 centimeters in diameter.
6s on the second shot from each shooter. Tied score 11
and so far these two are matching each other with a 5 and a 6 with their first 2 arrows. Wow, Watson looks like he's brought his A game today. 2 arrows dead center. Jevsnik, see what he can do with his last arrow on end number 1.
Tied all around right now, Tim and Dustin with 17 points each.
Nice to see Dustin Watson, you know, kind of with a fist bump. Clearly happy for Tim Jevsnik with his last shot. I think he had a little problem with the arrow falling off the rest, and then he, you know, just midway through the shot, just put it back on. Me personally, I wouldn't like to do that. I think he had time to abort the shot, but it doesn't matter because he shot a 6 and even was complimented by his opponent. Really nice to see this, you know, this camaraderie in archery. And it seems we've got a tie with 3 ends to go. All to play for in the gold medal match.
Once again, under simultaneous time control,
absolutely.
We'll be shooting at this next target. Each archer putting 3 arrows into
already
it
has some
to move on to the next
quite good experience behind him.
Final.
Winning the teams event
in
2019 at the European Field Championships and silver at last year's individual title in the European Field Championships as well. So he enjoys target archery and field archery as much as each other, it seems. Just loves to shoot arrows.
6 points on the right-hand side for Dustin Watson. And
Watson's going well, though. That's 3 6s in a row for him now. So it looks like the Canadian's got a 1-point lead after the first arrow off this second end.
Six points for the archer from Canada. 5 points for the archer from Slovenia.
Well, a couple of arrows just drifting ever so slightly left there for the Slovenian, and Watson's taking advantage, Bernardo.
Yeah, that was a beautiful second shot by him. Let's see whether Tim can find the center of the target in his 3rd arrow. And now just wait.
Mr. Watson.
Oh, and we have a 4 by Dustin.
6 points for Mr. Jevsnik. We're back to a 1-point separation. This is in favor of Dustin Watson.
Well. So we were tied after the first end, and that loose arrow from, loose arrow, 4 from Watson
is the coach
has
of Watson.
Seen his little advantage just vanish into thin air.
And on the Canadian team,
yeah, he was on his way to building a very nice lead. halfway through this match, but then that 4, definitely he's not going to be happy about it. And yeah, it's never nice when you finish with this, you know, sour feeling. But well, I know I've said this many times here, but you just gotta forget it. Just forget it, because the only arrow that matters is the next one. And yeah, let's see how he'll cope with that mistake. I think we've got confirmation that the match is tied, and Dustin cannot be thinking too much about the fact that he could have a very nice lead, but is still tied, which is not a bad place to be in.
Next target is a 40-centimeter face at 25 meters.
Yep, that's right. There's nothing you can do about the last arrow.
Halfway mark of this gold medal.
Just got to forget about it and move on. And get set, adjust your equipment, get your bow sorted, because everything changes again as they move down to ground level. And now you have to make adjustments to shoot at a target which is half the distance away from the one we've just seen, and the target face is half the size of the one we've just seen. So it's a big adjustment for both, or for this beauty of field archery. You need that field craft all nailed down as we get the third end underway.
Dustin dead center took out the spider.
Great first arrow there from Watson. He's adjusted beautifully, and so has Jevsnik.
Dustin with a 5. Tim Liner, 6'5" Liner. Dustin.
Wow, that one,
that is,
I reckon it looked like it's touched the line too from Watson. I need some clarification. Jevsnik looking for a perfect end here.
6'6",
and he's got it.
If
perfect time to hit your straps. There's 4 6s in a row for the Slovenian now.
We'll find out momentarily.
Yeah, that last shot by the Slovenian, we could clearly see it did not come off very well. You know, compensated in the end, but it doesn't matter because it's there. A beautiful shot right in the middle. Maybe right at the end of the shot, he just felt like he wasn't really where he needed to be and could compensate. Very good for him. And Dustin Watson just got my attention, the fact that the 5, he shot the clear 5, because we're waiting for confirmation of that arrow. We see the judge, you know, taking a close look. But the 2 mistakes he made, I mean, the 5 now on the third end and the 4 on the last end, they were both to the left. So maybe that is like his weak spot in his shot. And he'll definitely want to, you know, focus on that for the 4th and defining end of this match.
51 points on the board for Tim Jevsnik of Slovenia, 50 points on the board for Dustin Watson of Canada.
So, looks like that second arrow of Canadians, that last one rather, was a 6, so we are locked into this scoreline. Jevsnik 51,
just letting you know he's taking
Watson
credit for it.
50. So just a 1-point difference.
60-centimeter face
in compound archery, 1 point
can
be massive. But there's the challenge with 1 target face to come. 1 in the trees. It is 35 meters away, 60-centimeter diameter on the target face. So the Slovenian has a 1-point advantage heading into this last end. 3 arrows to come per archer. Gold medal on the line in the under 21 compound men's category.
And a pair of 4s to start out. Each of them slightly low.
Oh, you see that wind in the background too, Bernardo, just lifting a little bit.
Right side of the target, and Dustin on the left.
Yeah, the wind has picked up. Well said. I was going to say this earlier. We can see the banners and the flags moving like we did see yesterday, and you know, shooting uphill with the sun on your face. We can see the
5
coaches
points for
holding the
Tim.
scorecards to,
And 6
help
points for
the archers
Dustin.
in any way they
We
can.
have
And
the draw.
it's looking
Final
exciting
arrows.
for the last and decisive arrow.
Is it what, 60 apiece? Here we go, 1 arrow each. It comes down to a 1 arrow shoot-off effectively here between these two for a gold medal.
6 and 6. We have a
Jevsnik,
shoot-off.
oh, they've both put it in the 6 zone. It looks like we're heading
First
to
one
a
of the
shoot-off.
championship. Shoot-off
Wow,
will take place on
Watson.
the neutral target, which is a 60
Absolutely
centimeter face at
brilliant
40
to
meters max
respond to that.
distance.
And it looks like we are going to get our first shoot-off
We'll be
of
setting up for the
this
shoot-off,
session.
and obviously we'll first be
Brilliant effort from
confirming
both
the
archers
scores.
there, Bernardo.
But I can tell you
Wow,
right now, a
thrilling
shoot-off,
match,
first
thrilling
of
match.
our World
Even though I
Championship so
think
far.
Dustin Watson has been, drifting more
about certain
over
to
the
be
target,
required right now.
he is shooting 6s when it matters the most. He's been decisive in some key moments of this match. And wow, we've got ourselves the first shoot-off of the day. Very exciting. And whoever wins it, it's going to be a much-deserved gold medal and world title in the World Archery Field Championships here in Yankton, South Dakota.
So there is the shoot-off target, and it's just 1 arrow. It's just like target archery, closest to the center wins. I love the fact, too, they're going to a new target as well to make things even just more dramatic. So 66 each. Both archers. Watson scoring 16 on that last end, Jevsnik 15. So that distance is, shoot-off is, just going back through my notes here.
Scores are confirmed. Shoot-off will
Base
take
is
place
60
under
centimeters
US
in
timing
diameter,
control.
and the shoot-off distance is 40 meters away.
Gentlemen, remember, in a shoot-off, you're shooting 1 arrow, and you will have 40 seconds on the clock. You'll be shooting simultaneously. Single arrow shoot-off.
So it's all down to this for a gold medal in the under-21 men's compound category here at the World Field Archery Championships. Closest to the center wins. Dustin Watson from Canada, Tim Jevsnik from Slovenia.
Winner is on target.
And
number
it looks
2.
like
They
it's
each
gone to
shot
the
a 5,
Canadian.
but closer to center is
Looks like the
archer
Canadian's got
from
it, and he
Canada,
has.
Dustin Watson.
Brilliant performance from
Taking it right
Dustin
to the very
Watson
last
of
arrow.
Canada, and fantastic
and a great
scenes with
performance
him
from
and his
both
coach.
of these shooters.
He
Both
is
to
a
be
world
congratulated.
champion.
Tim Jevsnik of Slovenia, silver medalist, world champion under
Dustin
21.
cannot believe himself.
Dustin
That was a beautiful
Watson,
shot
Canada.
executed by him.